Patricia Bradbury. I'm being interviewed for my life story in the Great Depression. My mother and my father had brothers in our house. Also, my grandparents moved in along with my with my aunt and uncle. It was hard having all of us in one house. I remember there were lots of nights where we would go to bed hungry. Well, sweetie, we didn't really have jobs during the Great Depression. We pretty much just lived on whatever we could. My father tried to work in a factory, but he couldn't always find work. Well, on Christmas, we would get one thing. I remember getting a doll. I loved her. She was almost the size of a baby. Her name was Laverne. Back in my day, I would play with my one doll, Laverne. We used to sing by the piano and play with marbles. We used to have to make any fun we could. I remember spending hours in the street playing ball with the neighborhood kids. I also used to like to go to the movies a lot. Back then you can go for a dime. That used to be nice. It was like getting away from everything. The biggest fear was hobos. There were lots of the homeless people walking around all over the place looking for working food. Some of them weren't so nice. I remember really wanting my dad to get a new pair of shoes. He was always complaining about how cold and wet his feet were. I saved all the money I could, but there never seemed to be enough. Food was more important. The only thing I can really remember is Roosevelt being our savior. The people wanted Roosevelt. He really did what he could to get us out of the Depression. Most people in my town held him in high esteem, but I was too young to understand why. I just felt like he could help us. Appreciate what you have, because you never know when you can lose it all. We had nearly nothing and we still managed to have fun. It makes me sick when I see children